Holy Sepulchre is one of Christianity's most sacred sites. Tradition holds that it's built on the site where Jesus was crucified and ascended to heaven, but the water company said the church still has bills to pay. CNN Sarah Sidner has more.
Secretary General of the Arab League and the Egyptian Foreign Minister made a rare visit to the financial capital of the West Bank, Ramallah, on Saturday. They discussed the economic crisis that is crippling the Palestinian Authority with PA President Mahmoud Abbas. The authority is having trouble making its budget to pay the salaries of civil servants. The situation was worsened by Israel's decision to withhold the transfer of taxes, following the UN General Assembly vote according state observer status to the PA.
The economic situation is damaging our authority and our capacity to meet our responsibilities.
Arab League Secretary Nabil Al-Arabi said U.S. President Obama should put pressure on Israel to relaunch peace negotiations with the PA. Al-Arabi also promised yet another financial security net to the PA to avoid chaos in the West Bank.
At the Baghdad summit in March, the Arab countries agreed to contribute some $100 million a month to the Palestinian Authority, but the budget for this has never been settled.
More concretely, in Gaza, the first trucks carrying construction material offered by the Arab Gulf state of Qatar arrived on Saturday from Egypt through the southern Rafah crossing point. It is the first such convoy to be allowed to enter Gaza by Israel or Egypt since the Islamic Hamas took control there in 2007. The Emir of Qatar has promised $400 million in aid to the Hamas in Gaza.
We apologize for bringing you that wrong story. That was in fact on Egypt and Palestine. A wave of violence across Pakistan has claimed the life of 40 people. A busload of Shia pilgrims was bombed as they traveled to Iran, whilst 20 government soldiers were executed by the Taliban. In India, the funeral of the young woman gang raped by a group of men has been held in the capital Delhi. And Russian officials are investigating the cause of a plane crash that killed 4 people. We have more on this and other stories in this CFI News report.
40 people were killed this weekend in 2 separate incidents in Pakistan. A car bomb exploded amidst a convoy of Shia pilgrims, and the Taliban executed several soldiers whom they had kidnapped. 2 of the hostages survived. More than 3,000 soldiers have died in Pakistan in the government's war on terrorism. The funeral was held today in Delhi for the young woman who was gang raped and beaten by 6 men. The body of the 23-year-old medical student, who was engaged to be married, was cremated in accordance with Hindu tradition. The private funeral, attended by top Indian officials, was held under tight security. Her death was mourned by thousands across the country. Russian authorities have recovered the black box from the plane which broke apart after it overshot a runway at the Moscow airport. 4 people died in the accident. No commercial passengers were on board. Except for the 8 crew members, its 210 seats were empty. After ruling out bad weather and pilot's error, investigators suspect that brake failure was the most likely cause of the crash. Bolivian President Evo Morales signed a decree on Saturday nationalizing 2 electricity distribution companies owned by the Spanish energy firm Iberdrola.
We now take our second break.
Yii ci jonge épices say marinade dina neex ba yokk sa appétit ak jonge épices jongeel ba sës jongeel ba faw mi jongeel ba ca biir cin. Hello, good morning. It's gonna be a good day.
Start your day with Armonti. Pure margarine with the best ingredients. Also ideal for frying and baking. Every day, an Armonti day.
Ak épices naturel yii ci jonge super doré. Say gruyère ak say ceeb day gën a doré te di nga am cëfka bu amul fenn. Jongeel ba sës, jongeel ba faw, mi jongeel ba ca biir cin.
December 30th, 30 December, live and direct in Birkama Joko. TT with the brand new album, TT with the fans club, TT with the friends. 31st December, live and direct at Penchami in Paradise Suite Hotel. Sponsored by Senegalese Airline. free raffle, and more comedy act. 31st December.
Dine in style on the 31st December 2012 with the smooth grooves of Titty and a new look album, backed by a live band. Also featured on the night will be Jalex, the king of Afro-Manding, and the Rukuch band. And the young Bella singing sensations, Abu and Fafa. New Year's Eve dinner on December 31st, 2012, live at the Penchemi Hall, Paradise Suites Hotel. Individual tickets, $1,500 only. Diamond tables, $15,000. Platinum VIP tables, $20,000 only. New Year's Eve dinner, live at the Penchemi Hall, Paradise Suites Hotel, featuring Titty with a live band, also featuring Jalex and Abu and Fafa.
And before we end this edition of the news, a recap of the news making headlines. Authorities in the fisheries industry have welcomed the ongoing construction of a fishing port in the Gambia. The Minister of Health, Balagaba Jahumpa, has expressed gratitude to President Jammeh for adding the portfolio of National Assembly matters to his responsibility. Officials of the former ruling party in Senegal are accusing the government of a witch hunt, vowing to stay the curse, and an Indian girl gang raped by 5 men in a bus has died of her injuries days after she was evacuated to Singapore. That brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company. Stay tuned and enjoy GRTS. Until then, I am Abubakar Dabo.
Financial services xam nañ ne dimbalante mooy yokk koom-koom réew mi te it dàq ñàkk suñu biir ba tax nañu yombal te it gën fee gaaw la yónnee wala jot sa yóbbante xaalis ci réew mi yëpp ci bu sa benn bouton rek nga jot sa xaalis ci saasi ba tax na Moussa yaa ngi nii ci Banjul di yónnee xaalis contractom bi ca Basse Ablaye yaa ngi nii Serekunda di yónnee school fii ci doomam yi ca Banjul Aïssatou ngi nii Brikama di yónnee yaayam xaalis ca Soma Modou ngi nii Farafenni di yónnee nijaayam xaalis ca Baara fépp fu waay mun a ne mun ngaa yónnee wala jot sa yóbbante xaalis ndax Reliance Financial Services dañu am ñaari bagaas si place yu baax ci réew mi yëpp doo sonn doo xëccoo ci njëg lu yomba yomb kon yóbbanteel ak Reliance ci lu yomba te gaaw.
Make a sensation with XXL. Do sensuality with XXL. Get concentration with XXL. Go party with XXL. Great performance with XXL. Seduction with XXL. Get endurance with XXL. More vitality with XXL. High energy with XXL. Show your power with XXL.
والله ما مني كنت جاخلي بوف مني تانجي جر اسكنوا في سحالي سمي ورا اساكم مالو جاخنا والله لما انا ذيك جاخلنا مني جاخلي امول بن قلت بو خمنتني من ندنديكو تشي بوب عسيني محتاج والله لا حتى والله لا واو yamul rek ci wàññi xalaat yegsi na ci ba ay xéewal saat kumalo galanu dawlin ña cash price xaalis bu bari ak lan na flat screen bi ànd ak jamono dama ne déglul bu baax li ma lay wax bokkal ci raful bu mag a mag bi fan ca buntu FIG bureau d'échange ci weeru février ci at mu bees mi ñu nekk dabaara warga gën a saf gën a neex gën a leer man moom lay naan hey
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the time we've been waiting for. In the history of KMC, Cardiff Municipal Council, in collaboration with Winners Arts and Cultural Coalition, Association Life and Direct brings you biggest New Year Eve, Life at the Buffer Zone, and a big time Strictly Music Festival. Life and Direct, Life at New Year's Eve at the Buffer Zone. Line up artists in the show: Magnificent Joe, Dr. Olu